What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Julibeth. If you don't know me, if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share it with anybody, everybody, whoever you like. Just share the video, like, and subscribe. Alright, so I'm creating a look with the Anastasia Prism palette. This was a requested video. I'm gonna try to do a few looks on this palette, not just this one. I'm trying to create just at least a couple more. This is what it looks like, and it's a velvet finish, and I think it's beautiful. I think the colors are gorgeous. Yeah, I think the colors are beautiful. There is a lot of variation that you can create with this palette. And I'm going to focus more on the eyes. I'm not really going to focus on the skin. I'm going to mention the products. I'm going to try my best at least. But again, I really want to focus on the eye just because I find that eye looks can be kind of hard also sometimes. So just wanted to point that out. Again, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any other questions, please let me know. Comments, concerns, just leave your comments down below. Also, if you have any other ideas, suggestions of future and upcoming videos, let me know. Comment. Thank you so much for joining me again for this video, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so again, for the sake of this video, I'm only going to focus on the eyes and the techniques that I use on the eyes, colors, all of that. But I am going to let you know what I've used on my face so far. All I've done is put my foundation. I highlighted and set all of my face. So for foundation, I went in with the Fit Me, and this is in the color 220 Natural Beige. Then I highlighted with the Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Concealer. Set the rest of my face, I used the RCMA No Color Powder. And for my brows, I also used Ash Brown, Anastasia, of course. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush with a little bit of a point to it, and this one's the Morphe E28. I'm going to go in with the color Eden, which is this color right here. I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to place that, have my crease. I'm going to create a crease there. And that's one of my personal problems. I have extremely hooded eyes, so anything that I place on the actual crease of my eyes will just disappear when I have my eyes fully opened. Over that to blend out, and that is the Sigma E40 brush. It looks like this. And what I like to do is very softly go over the edge of the color that I have applied. You can always go back in and add a little more wherever you need and build it up to your liking. I think that's pretty good for myself. Now I'm going to go back with that brush, and I'm going to sweep whatever is left on that brush just to make that blend even softer. And I'm bringing it a little higher because, again, I have hooded eyes, so I have a ton of space between my brow bone and my crease. I'm going to take the, let's see, the Delium Tools in the number 776, and I'm going to take the color Saturn, this color right here, and I'm going to focus that color mainly on the outer corner, and I'm going to drag it halfway into the eye, just halfway. So I'm blending that color, and I'm mostly focusing in on the actual crease of the eye. I don't want to take it as high as the previous color. I just want to intensify the crease. I'm going to go back with my E40 and blend everything out seamlessly. Again, I like to go back and forth with this brush. You don't have to use this brush. You can use whatever you have. So I'm just going to powder under my eyes, and I'm going in with the RCMA No Color Powder and a even more defined brush. And this one is, what is this? The e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. It looks like this. The handle looks like this, and this is what it looks like. Again, I'm gonna go in with the color Parallel, which is this brown right here. I'm just gonna apply it on the tip, just very little. Now this color, I'm only gonna focus on the outer corner. And I'm slowly working that into the outer corner. And I'm just working that a little bit into my crease, just 1/3 of the crease. Sorry, I needed a coffee break. Look at this cute mug. She could, so she did. I love it. Tips to cut your crease with some type of concealer, and I'm gonna take it in a more precise and flat brush. Use the same concealer that I went in with, the Photo Focus concealer. I'm just gonna take some of that in the back of my hand, and just because I like to pick up the product as I go and as I need it. I don't like to overpack my brush. I find that if you overpack your brush, or if I personally overpack my brush, I get messy really fast. I'm going to place the concealer here and here and a little bit in the middle, and then where I'm going to open my eyes completely and look straight ahead, and wherever the concealer touches, that's where I'm going to stop, which, as you can see, it's right here. And I am taking that concealer in this Wet n Wild brush. This is the, God, I don't know, these don't have names, but it's a very thin brush and it's just flat. It's a very thin flat brush, and I got it at Walgreens. Yeah, I got it at Walgreens. And I'm slowly creating the shape. Every time you're doing your makeup, anything like that, just always take a moment to look, open your eyes, and look where everything is kind of falling in place. Okay, so now that we have the shape going on that we want, I'm going to take whatever stuff on that brush and I'm just going to slightly like start patting it just to kind of blend everything out. I don't want a harsh line. And I'm just going to take that brush that came in the Anastasia palette. I'm going to take the fluffy side and I'm just going to lightly go over that. Just very lightly to blend it out. Again, I'm just blending that, and I'm blending it a little bit into that outer third of my eyelid. Now that that's blended out, I'm gonna take my brush, Sigma shader lid, and that's E56. Let's take the color Eternal, which is the color right here. Gonna pack that on my brush. I'm gonna apply it first without anything. And I'm just patting that over that concealer. I'm not gonna set that concealer with anything else besides the color that I'm taking right now. And I'm going to bring that color to the inner, more like just halfway. Yeah, I'm just going to bring it halfway. Again, I'm just going to bring that in to like the inner, like halfway. I'm sorry I keep saying inner, but it's really just halfway. Okay, so again, I'm gonna take that color again and wet the brush with the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna work that into my other eye. Okay, so I'm not liking how that Sigma brush is applying the color pyramid. So I'm going to take something more fluffy. I wouldn't say fluffy, but the bristles are definitely different. This one I'm going to take, again, the color pyramid. I'm going to work that color into the brush. And then I'm going to apply the Fix Plus. Alright, so I'm going to pat that again over that concealer, and wow, yeah, okay, that makes a big difference. And I'm pretty much going to take the same colors that I've used for the eye. I'm going to take the color Eden, and I'm just going to sweep that right underneath the lash line. And now after that, I'm going to take the color Saturn, and I'm just going to put that only halfway. So I'm gonna go in just to kind of smoke the eye a little more. I'm gonna go in with this Jordana 12-hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencil. And now I'm gonna do the same thing to this eye. This eye is easier, I feel like. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same to the top waterline, and I'm gonna kind of wiggle it back and forth. The reason why I'm gonna wiggle it back and forth is because I want to work that product also in between my eyelashes. That way, whenever I apply falsies, you don't see so many skin gaps. Okay, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. smudging brush, and it's just a flat little short brush like this one. I'm gonna take the color Obsidian, which is the black color here, and I'm gonna place that right on top of the black pencil that I placed on the waterline and upper waterline as well. Again, set the upper lash line, just because I don't want that to go anywhere. Black pencil can be very, very messy, like extremely messy. Go back in with that brush E54, the sweeping brush by Sigma, and I'm going to take the color Parallel. I'm going to place that a little bit on the tip of the brush, and just to help blend that black and darkness that we went and did, I'm just going to use that to sweep it in between those colors, again, just to blend all of that out. I'm going to take the color Lucid, which is this color right here, and I'm going to spray that brush, of course, with my MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to place that color on the inner corner, of course. I'm going to put some mascara on, and I'm just using the Colossal Big Shot. And this one's the one in collaboration with Shayla, Makeup Shayla. I'm going to go ahead and apply some of the glue on my lash. Now that it's on there, you want to make sure that you apply a very thin layer, even but thin. You want to make sure it's even, nicely coated, but it's not a lot. It's not falling everywhere. It's just a very thin layer. Now you want to just kind of wave it around and let the glue get tacky. It usually takes about, I don't know, 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. Alright, and so this one is going to go on my right eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of look up, put my head backwards a little bit, and just apply this at almost a 45-degree angle. And then you want to let it fall. Just like that. Just let it sit there. Let it contemplate its life. And then I like to go in the outer corner, pull that down, and really put it and push it to where I want. Then I'm going to take, what is this, a tweezers, and I'm going to clamp that outer corner. Then I'm going to go to the inner corner and put that where I want it to be. Again, I'm going to go to the places where I think they need a little clamping together, and I'm going to clamp them together. So also another step that you can take to make the blending of the falsies even further, you can go back in with that Jordana pencil, and I'm just going to run that on top of the strip lash, where I would apply the glue just right over that where you're placing that to the lash line. The reason why is because whenever you apply glue, it kind of gets shiny and reflects light, and you don't want that to be evident. That can throw off the look too. Now let's move on to the lips. Already primed my lips, I've exfoliated them and all of that. I'm gonna line my lips with the MAC Night Moth. I'm going to take that Wet n Wild color that I just got in the Liquid Katsu, and this one's called Caramel Cake. Alright, so to contour my face, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I'm going to go in with the Coralista by Benefit, and the reason why I'm taking that blush is because I feel like it's a very nice light blush, and I already have so much going on with the face, the lips, the eyes, so I really want to keep everything else to the minute. And I'm going to take that blush with a Morphe brush, and it's a slanted brush. Again, this one came in the vegan collection, so I don't know the name to it. And every single time I open these blushes, they smell so good. For highlighter, I am going to take the MAC Oh Darling, the Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and it looks like this. I'm going to take that in a Morphe 557 brush, and it looks like this. It's a small yet fluffy brush. And I'm going to place that on the high points of my cheeks and face. Alright guys, so again, I hope you enjoy the look, and I will see you next time.